Wow, this is so loud. Turn that
What are you doing?
What's up,
She
you?
trying
What you doing, Chi?
measure
You're bouncing
something
on
or
a pipe?
shimmy along a what looks like a
It's funny, there's
shimmy
not to fall.
along a
characters.
pipe.
There's like two non-repeating characters, and I'm flipping their names. What are you doing?
I love the constant creak.
You is looking at you like you're crazy. What'd you do, Chi?
Just immediately leaves her. What is it that she
She's
was
trying to balance
unable
across
to do
something?
here?
Okay,
Oh,
so she
she's
is trying not to
scared.
fall.
It was actually just
You could always give her a
She was
piggyback
built
ride.
different, though.
Move
Or a
along.
Princess Carrie,
Walking.
either one.
She's
I
running
mean, she's
on it.
inching her way
Mistakes have been
across,
made.
whereas someone is a little more
You don't want to fall into it.
lax, carefree,
Right, that'd be
running
terrifying.
over it.
They used to
Mm,
do this on pipes as
Would
well.
you really
like when
trust
walking
her
around outside, you know?
to move at
height.
such a speed on flat ground, let alone this kind of pipe?
Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
it's
that switched to
terrifying.
CG. That's pretty cool.
I don't blame you. I would have
And
some
what is
difficulty
the
with that as
infrastructure
well.
of this world?
Where's your car?
And
Where's
the
the
oven.
car?
I see
Am I lagging?
health and safety isn't exactly high
Yeah, you
on
can
the
tell from the
priority
echo that they're
list.
in a large, empty place.
Every once in a while,
Wet
it'll just like
shit.
freeze.
Although I think
We love this.
properly there would be
Daisy Curry.
better walkways than just the pipe.
And since this is my first video being made since I
Hmm.
had a
Why
certain
are they
bed
pipe
change, I don't
dreams?
know how noticeable that
Why are
is
you in a pipe dream?
from the
I
camera,
think
but I used to not have a frame for
the
my
kind
bed.
of carefree
I do
attitude
now.
that she
I do think
As well as a new
exudes in all
mattress,
this,
so
Just doesn't even
in general, my
know.
as
bed
we've
just
seen in
much
previous
higher.
episodes, helped quite a few
She's just unfeared.
overcome their own
She's-
issues,
She lacks the capacity
and
to
I
be
think you
afraid.
kind of need that
Because
outlook.
she's enlightened.
Take it too
she's my
seriously
girl.
and you'd lose your
I
mind.
love her so much.
And of course, setting my bed back
They've
up
really
was,
done a character
you
arc
know,
for this girl.
a lot of fun with the cat
Yeah, well,
constantly
like
trying
her,
to
I don't know.
crawl on the
I've
frame before I
definitely
could put the
gotten
box spring
a
back
new
on.
appreciation, as I've said a couple times.
As well as climbing on top of mattresses and box springs that are laid on their side, just making it much more difficult than it has to be.
They do be walking though.
I'm surprised that
And of course, my room is tiny in general.
Ghost
which
Stories is
totally
one of the
didn't help.
shows where I've known about it for
I wonder how this is gonna
quite
end.
a long
Is there
time.
gonna be an
I
ending that's like
started watching anime when I started my
at all
channel,
conclusive, or is it gonna just
and
like
it was
like they continue?
not
you know,
too long after that, I think,
because it's a very like
is when I added this to the list of stuff I wanted to
almost
watch.
like a sitcom or something, right? Or they're just kind of like there's not that much like progression as much as
So
I
it's
really
Kinda
can't
funny
blame
kind
her
of
for
getting
being
around
scared
to
in
it.
that situation.
Oh, I mean, well, that's progression because Ishii.
This
we're going into the
direction?
potatoes.
Not the most helpful instructions ever.
Hmm.
Oh, that's progression. I don't know.
So if
I'm
they had
curious
to
if
leave
Will we
the
know? Yeah.
the vehicle
Probably will,
behind,
but I don't know.
they make it to
Labyrinth,
the
that's-
food production thing,
that's
they
not
have to
Good.
then get back across the pipe.
Labyrinth.
She gonna pick her up?
Are you gonna pick her up?
Not knowing your destination, just knowing that maybe you'll find food.
That's relatable.
I
It would
know,
make
right?
things
Imagine how
easier.
much more money you would save.
Oh,
Eat to live
Oh,
versus
she
live
lives
to
for
eat.
food.
just get up. Come on. We gotta go get the potatoes.
I mean, the
Yeah,
pipe
I've seen
itself
anime
has
characters
enough
walk on thinner
room
things than that.
for her to walk
There we go.
around her.
That's called
So
teamwork.
it's not exactly immediate life or death.
I don't like this pipe place. This pipe place is scary, dude. They're playing the most calming music though, so I'm gonna just.
But yeah, what exactly do they do with their vehicle? It feels
I
so
think
weird
a
seeing
little
them not in it.
safety rope is
Obviously, they
probably a
couldn't
good
drive it
idea,
over
though.
that pipe, but I mean, they could try, see how that goes.
Don't stare at your own feet. You want to stare at your goal. Oh, it turns.
You're the one that suddenly stopped.
Yeah, she's been perfect ever since coming to this place.
What is that?
Hmm.
Oh, they-
Oh, tie each other
Oh.
to each other.
oh, yeah, that way, if
That's
one of you
safety,
falls,
right?
you
One of
both
us
go down.
falls, Both of us fall. I get it. Literally.
Exactly. If I'm going down, you're coming with me.
Carry each other up.
Exactly. If she's going down,
That is
And then what?
possible.
Yeah.
better than having no option,
But yeah, like
I
you said.
guess. Unfortunately, if
No, she
you're
doesn't
telling
understand.
her,
That's true.
if I
We saw
fall,
that
you
with
fall the
Dion.
other side,
The other-
Yeah.
she's gonna, you've fallen, I'll fall as well.
Or it's not
Well,
the
yeah,
fear
but you
of
don't really
the
notice
fall, it's the
unless you
fear of
look over the
falling.
edge.
The boot print interface.
Just because you can't see the edge.
When is she
Is she
not?
ever not hungry?
Always.
Exactly.
Well, let's hurry up and get to that
Better
ration
hide your
production
hand,
facility.
Cheeto.
Oh, just what you want to see on a massive pipe. Some
Is that an
loose
important screw?
screws.
Oh.
There are some
Wait, what?
massive
So one of them's
bolts.
hungry than usual, the other's more frightened than usual.
I don't think I got that. You're more scared than usual, just like I'm more hungry than usual.
Hopefully they make it out of this labyrinth alright.
Oh, good. We're gonna get lost in
Just
pipe hell.
trust in what she was saying. You'll know it when you see it.
And reassuring.
What about the map?
Sense of direction is probably needed down here.
It's crazy. We like, it's normal to walk, you know? Like we walk every day.
At least they've
Three.
got a bit of
People walk every
light.
day.
Imagine trying to go this route
1, 2, 3.
And yet,
when it hits nightfall.
like when you're actually on like a balancing thing,
There's a
even
little
as,
bit of
like,
light.
you
Exactly
just walk
camp
normally,
out on
like, you'd
the
be fine,
pipe.
But just knowing that if you mess up
And
walking,
there it
you
goes.
get
So there
screwed,
goes the-
it makes it so much harder to
Yeah.
walk. I don't know. It just sucks. Oh wait, we're gonna have to do this in the dark, or we got a lantern. Oh, we don't have a lantern.
Oh.
It kept showing the sky, so I was like, okay, cool, we've got time.
Sure
No.
doesn't want to have to walk.
No.
Again. What are we just gonna camp here? At least this is kind of a
Yeah.
flat spot.
As if they weren't having enough issues as it was. Now it's a darker.
Didn't keep
Darker.
track of where they came from.
Lost
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
labyrinth.
Perfect.
True enough,
like
but doesn't
it.
really make
When
me
you've
feel
got
any
no
better, I would imagine.
real
No, this is bad.
destination, you can never
be
be
Yes.
lost.
We're lost with the car.
But right now, they're looking for food.
We're extra lost.
More lost,
Just
more
like I'm
hungry,
extra
more
afraid, just
scared
like
than
I'm
usual.
extra hungry.
Starting to see a theme.
Oh my
Can you
gosh,
find
I'd be really
at
afraid.
least
I'd be really afraid of flying over in my
some
sleep.
more stable ground?
Oh, I'm dead.
Back to that.
Yeah, but then what do we do?
That would be a terrifying awakening.
Slightly
You
harder
open
to
your
pull
eyes
off
and you
than
see
the other-
abyss
the
below
original
you.
way
Then
of
you're just-
saving
you're just
themselves.
hanging, dude. And you're dead. Oh no.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I can
was
they're
agree with
thinking.
that.
Literally. what I was
Definitely going to
thinking.
stumble across some problems. What was that creek?
Look at where you're going.
That
Jeez.
It's very not
You
good.
want to talk?
But where's the light
Why is
coming
it
from?
light in there? Can we walk inside the pipe? Wow, you're
Well,
beautiful.
she's now being dosed
But
with
we
a
did establish a few
healthy amount
episodes
of
ago that
radiation.
Cheeto was a god, so it's understandable.
Is that? Oh,
that
Quick,
rope.
fall off the other side.
You is so strong. Oh, the rope's gonna maybe snap. Please don't snap.
Rope seems to have come in handy.
She's sliding.
And the interior of the pipe reveals.
Dang. Tug of war. Cheeto.
huh.
Hang in there.
She carrying all of Chee's body weight and didn't even throw off her feet.
It was
What a giga woman.
hollow
Wow, it's,
with
Hmm.
it's
lighting.
even complete with arrows.
Okay, yeah, this is probably what she
The
meant
whole
by
time.
you'd know when you see it.
That's
The arrows kind of give it away.
You'll know as long as you fall through a pipe.
You know, she could have
Probably
been a little
should
more
have
clear,
said
but
to
I'll
them.
let it slide.
Go
It's a
inside.
vast
Way
improvement over where
more.
you were going.
Yeah, now they can just ignore the fact that they're
Nah,
still
you should get extra points for going the hard way. I would
suspended
imagine.
horridly
Rush.
off the floor.
I don't know. I'm trying to like.
To be fair, it was
turn
dark.
The pipe, the
And I
pipe
see where
into,
they
like,
left
a
the vehicle
metaphor
now.
for something, but I just don't know how.
Ah,
Is that the little stairway? No one's
Yeah.
gonna ever see that. Dog.
at least they've got an easy way back to their ride. Do we trust
Not much of a
the
labyrinth if
arrows?
they have arrows.
They glow sticks. Quantum, or what's the word? Nuclear glow sticks. There's a word I'm looking for. I don't know it.
You see, even with her fear of heights,
It's just
Come
a
on, you
ladder.
can do it.
shouldn't it have abated a little, considering she's no longer over that what seemed to be some bottomless pit?
Man, all this for potatoes.
Some
Wait, that looks
relatively
so fun
solid
to slide
ground.
down.
I think one of you has already
I wanna
taken that
slide
break.
They don't have to worry about rolling
Whoa.
over now.
You could take that so many ways. You could also take that so many ways. Holy crap. The unintentional. What is that?
It is
All those
Wow, it's
massive.
huge.
Yeah, that pipe is huge. Like, now you
Wonder
can
what
see
kind
the
of
scale of it.
what it was used for.
Yeah.
Considering the gears, I'm guessing a transportation tunnel.
Big jump. Oh, please don't let us get flushed away, dude. That would suck.
I know,
I
right?
don't think they will, but...
If life itself had those kind of arrows telling you what next step to take,
When it's a matter of survival,
would
you know,
actually
it doesn't matter that much whether it's
listen.
boring or not.
What, you want to get lost
So
on
it's really
purpose?
not long after the
For the
previous
sake of
episode.
adventure, chaos, bro.
a little
The wanderlust.
adventure and exploration.
I would advise against that
No.
strongly.
Because it's not about the destination, it's about the
idiot.
journey.
Yeah.
Exactly, just as I said.
Yeah. How about they split up? You go your
It's okay.
dark and scary pipe route, and she'll
Because
follow
I-
the
It's
arrows.
It's amazing they've survived this long with Yuri in their group. And then the series will be over.
Yeah, after they've had some lunch, then they can take some risks
Cooking.
cooking. Is it cooking,
Oh,
or
we're
is it
gonna
just
probably find the
heating
potato.
stuff in water, like with the potatoes
This is a
they had
ration
before?
facility? Why is this place so scary? This previous civilization was too much. Where did they get all these raw resources to make these industrial hellscapes? Man?
More ladders.
That doesn't seem much of an entrance,
Because
more
it
like
was
an
insane
impromptu.
concrete, crazy. Like it was probably like
shaft
a factory
down.
or whatever, right? I mean, it was like a ration production plant, so I guess it wasn't made to be like maneuvered in this kind of way. But still, crazy. Like what used to flow through these gigantic.
At least now there's more of a
full of
cubicle corridor
quantities of
rather than the
potatoes?
pipes.
Maybe it was for the souse, because you know you gotta souse the potatoes.
A hydroponics area?
Plant life.
Are they alive?
This used to be a farm
Potato.
facility. Oh yeah.
They
it
actually
still is.
grow off
Yeah,
the
those
potato
weird
vine
looking
like
potatoes
that?
again.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't think that's how potatoes
I thought it was
work,
a-
but maybe I'm crazy.
Pouch or something filled with potato.
Take a picture. It'll last
And
longer.
picture.
But now they know that they've got
That's not how potatoes work.
I just thought about. I'm not even gonna say. You don't get.
Yeah,
to know
it's a
that
little
one.
bit
That one I
disappointing.
keep to myself. Sorry.
It's not really a
But it is better than
farm
nothing.
if there's only one.
And I thought they got a
Who's
good
gonna
amount of
maintain
food from
this, or is this
Ishi,
just-
since you didn't really have a
Or is
need
this
for it
just,
anymore.
Coming
You have
from
no room to
you.
talk.
Can they
were
find a
maintaining
way?
themselves? Oh wow.
And it wasn't her
Shade.
welding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Little miss,
Can
let's
they
ignore
take
the
some
obvious direction
seeds of some of the
signs.
plant back to try and
Ooh,
grow?
laundry chute. Sorry, that was.
It's a
I
slide.
was not careful.
Yay.
Imagine it just pumps them out. Into
Sometimes the
the
arrows in life lead
One
to
of
a
them is
massive
having a lot more
slide.
fun than the other
You
with
don't know,
this.
right? It could be anything.
It's a rickety slide.
Ah!
Pop.
We're good.
Ooh,
Ow.
Ow.
Oh, that would hurt. so
Ow.
bad.
A bit of a hard landing, and I felt
Oh,
that
you
one
landed on her
actually.
feet, though. She built diff. Man, their backpacks hang so low. They gotta get those better center mass.
Hopefully not a compressor.
that's a safe
The
assumption.
little girl
Ever tried to have, like,
smishers.
that low hanging of a backpack?
Don't put your arms or legs in anything
Mhm.
you don't know how it works. Don't
Or maybe
press
Don't turn it
any
on.
buttons.
I don't know.
Nope. Please don't.
I
That's
know
a
it's
big
gonna
choppy
work.
thing.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh, man, she's dead. Treadmill.
Oh,
See,
wow.
she
You might want to
comes
get off
from
this.
Grab
the
her.
Prometheus school of running away from things.
This is exactly what I mean by I'm surprised
Good
they've survived this
exercise,
long.
though, not gonna lie.
Super expressive
You
I
are
see
character
you're in
animation.
mortal peril.
psychopath of
That's
blood.
one way to get your
This is kind
exercise,
of
though.
amusing.
Why is green stop and red go?
Why color code it in reverse?
I should have seen that coming.
She's
Just
really
tell her
saying
the
dance
potatoes in my
monkey
bag.
dance.
If I
Get
go,
off
that
the
goes.
treadmill. Invader bell, what do you want to call it?
Yes.
I wish I could do that to Yu's face. You just had to turn it sideways.
Just had to run
She could have
sideways.
just went
Yeah,
sideways.
just run sideways. It's like when a building's falling, you know, don't run
Why is it
down
Powder.
her
I'm
that
sure
lets
you
her
are.
know of the obvious path
Potato
out of
powder?
danger?
Powder? Is that what that said?
I guess she goes for the path of
Grinding
least
up
To
resistance.
kill
food.
trespassers,
More
apparently.
running or
Speaking of
just
grinding.
jump sideways?
Just kidding. What is she doing? Powder. Okay, what's powder?
Is it the powder for the potato?
Do we eat the powder?
Powder's really vague, though. That could be a lot of
Water
things.
Turn it into nutrients.
Dried ground potatoes?
Oh, she is.
Yep.
Tasting it.
I guess there's only one way to find out what it is. Just stick it in your mouth.
How's that go?
Sort of tingly. Almost.
Powdered potato. Dried potato.
So potato powder.
almost
Mashed
illegal
potato
sort of
powder.
Mashed potatoes,
And then can
essentially.
you reform?
More like
Cheeto
goop.
powder.
But it's still, that's the crazy thing.
Completely
you were gonna
You gotta
unnecessary,
taste the
but
flesh after the fish.
well, can we just mix this
Can't
powder
really
with some
boil
water?
powder.
Get
Add
mash.
boiling water to it. Mmm.
Then it'd be baking powder.
This is called
It's not
cooking.
as much as I
Oh,
thought there would be,
Did
considering
find an
the
oven?
Is that an
massive tanks and storage we saw.
Yeah, red is. Wow, it still has
Yep.
some gas in its pump.
I guess red means danger. That could be how they
Yum.
did that. Then again, I'm not used to industrial machinery. Maybe it is color coded that way.
That's sugar. It says right on there.
Sugar.
Don't.
Got potato flour and sugar. Can
How
make
sweet is
cookies
this
They're gonna
one?
Like it.
if you have fats.
Well,
I was expecting. an
There's not a whole lot
exaggerated
out
What kind of
that's sweeter
other
than sugar.
powders are they going to find?
of course, it's her
I guess that's-
prerogative.
Only
Why
how
is
her
green
memory
stop
works.
and red go? They're twisting me. Backwards world.
There's an
is it-
ingredients list.
Oh, yum.
What else do they need? Potato powder, sugar.
Mm.
And you should not get those two things mixed up.
She can read?
We can make our own.
I guess she's
ration.
been learning
People's
on the
rations.
journey. Is
It's
that
probably not as easy as it sounds,
Okay.
but
The power
a lot of
inside.
potato starch?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Get the ratios
My
right.
girls?
I don't know how.
It didn't
look like they had a lot of
nutritious it is,
potato
but
powder.
when
It's called
you're,
cooking.
in a world like this, probably the least of your
Grandpa.
worries.
I wonder if it's just
Ooh,
cheese.
they got a
grandpa
big
or
old
if it
bowl.
was, both of their grandpa. I think it's just she. But...
Yes.
That memory of bread is ingrained into her.
wonder how well
I
this
mean,
is
it
going to
did
turn out.
say
wow, y'all
you
did
mix
good.
the
No
potato
test
powder,
run,
the
you're
sugar,
just
and the
gonna
salt together, and that's the
full send it?
ingredients for the rations. But they didn't give you any
Until
Yeah.
you get a dough.
Need.
measurements.
Need.
Just keep kneading.
Need.
Was it like a 4-to-1 ratio?
Just the
or
VA sitting there.
just putting
Conero.
bags in, see what
Three
happens.
hours
Conero.
later.
Somehow, right? What is Yu's hairstyle? Is it a ponytail?
Getting
With
doughy.
this
She put it in
kind
the
of
ponytail so her hair didn't get in the dough.
Yeah.
basin, they should be good for a while on food.
They really do look like. They
It's
just
the
have-
simple
Some
things in
yeah.
life that you have to take enjoyment from.
Lasts.
In a post-apocalyptic setting, especially.
Yu is so excited to be needing this right now.
Do you think they would just have a break while they go kneading some potato powder?
Bro,
For
you need
Japanese
the bread
English.
for.
At least they're enjoying it. Didn't expect it to be almost a minute long of
Okay,
it.
thank you. Fade to black.
Now baking?
There we go.
Squeak. I hate this chair.
It's
And it
got
went
some
limp.
good elasticity.
It happens to the best of us.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. We got the dub. Okay, nice.
Now what?
Nice. Okay, yeah. Nice.
Ah,
little combat knife.
Now
and
we're
then
going to bake it.
home cooked meal.
So far, so good. Not exactly an easy bake
Do they
oven, but
need
Potato
to
soup.
you should get the job done.
move anywhere
Should make
else?
some rations.
If
bake
they've
on-
got enough stuff here,
Yeah, this is the
Guess that
hard
was the
part.
last
right
of
there.
all the powders.
It's very easy to burn
Can they just
things.
live here for a
overcook
bit.
them.
It's got all the facilities they could need.
They're gonna burn these. Oh,
I'm
you-
not sure
Are you
Yuri has the
done
patience
yet?
for that.
No.
Yep, 4 seconds in an oven. That's all food takes, really.
It's not even been a minute yet.
Don't even let her talk. Just no.
Nope.
Patience, you. Patience is a virtue.
Good
Now
thing they have
remember,
oven mitts.
fire hot.
Oh, they look done. Yummy. Oh, I bet they taste so much better when they're
Sparkly. I don't know why it's sparkling that much.
Oh, they're a little burnt. Glistening.
That's all the salt.
Yeah, that might be the reason. Yeah.
I like you. How
Is it
you
too
roast
hard?
with the side ponytail.
Could be worse.
I'm sure she did it regardless, but
For their first
I don't know if the side ponytail. It's
foray
kinda
into
tough.
Yeah.
cooking like
so
this.
good job, well done, pretty much.
We did it.
Dang, that's a long time. Oh, just kidding.
I wonder how long it would be if they, extract all the moisture out of the rations. I guess they don't have any
As you always
They
should.
didn't do a test.
Never
batch,
have too
they
much
just
sugar in
whipped it.
something.
any way of
I mean, I respect it.
packaging it safely.
Very true.
It's a very you thing to say. It's funny because I meant that like why
Mm-hmm,
you as in her, but it's also
Are
It
they
was a lot of
going
hard
to-
work for them to get to here,
They're
but
going to get a little
in the end, I
sick
think it
of
was worth it. Just see how
sweetened
happy they are.
potato.
they didn't even finish. They got more dough in the back in the crank.
And it's over.
At least they've found themselves a good source of food for a while.
I actually love this ED, by the way.
And the way back isn't so treacherous. The perilous journey on top of the
It's just so
pipes can be avoided.
Just happiness. Sweetness is happiness.
I'm sure
I
their
don't know how I feel
vehicle's
about that
lonely,
line.
though. We just sit there
I
in the
don't know,
dark
like,
waiting for them to come back.
Everyone
I
that
don't
they meet,
I feel like
though it's only
used up
for
such a unique way of living in this
a
landscape.
small while, giving them some advice,
And
whether
she
or not
just
it's
looks like she's
finding
so dumb. And she is so dumb. I
this
just
kind
love
of
it so much.
facility, or
Also, okay,
whatever it
so
was
this
that
was
the
made by
camera
the
dude said.
mangaka,
I
right?
just love this ending.
Or someone. This was
And the
this-
opening,
this
really.
How
was
much
the
more are
person
they
that drew
going
the
to
manga.
learn by
Sure,
the
I'm
end of
pretty
this?
sure. I'm pretty sure
Really,
that's
just
what
like
they all
really
said.
good series overall.
In that one scene with you dancing, her honkers are moving so much. I'm just gonna say it.
It's just fun
It's
watching
like
them interact
they
with each
were, like,
other,
blown up just
discovering
for the
new
ED.
things
Like,
that are
otherwise she got
more new to
normal
them than they are to
proportions,
us.
But like in that one shot, she got massive honks.
Then making the best of their
Just the
terrible
idea of-
So
situation.
of course she's gonna have massive honks.
Find enjoyment wherever they
The
can.
constant
how
search
it
for
works, right?
sustenance, shelter, and safety.
I wonder if the camera's ever gonna break. Like, oh, there's a post-credit thing. I always
In a
look
world
forward.
like this, and yet it's so charming.
Good thing I watch the ED like every time.
Oh no, they're out.
I'm sure you did.
Oh, you're taking a picture of your food? That's wow.
You know, if food's their
32,
big issue, they could just live
11,
there.
I
for-
see they got a little
39. I don't know.
artistic with it.
She
There's
shaved
always
them.
gonna be a
She
limit
shaved
to
them.
I'm not
diet.
sure about that one over there.
Fish.
Yummy.
Oh wow, some
Oh.
very
This is
skilled
it.
ones there.
There's
Kanazawa.
Oh.
Ishii. And then me. And then you.
So-
Wow.
Her artistic style isn't that
She looks
bad
like
That
the
face.
when
statue
it comes to
thing.
food, at
That's
least
not
as a
like
medium.
statues in the one
Just
episode.
don't give her any valuable
I don't know
resources
if
like
that's just me or not.